Hey, how's it going, everybody? So in today's video I'm going to be doing not really an upgrade but more of a replacement. So I've been wanting to do this little project for quite some time, and luckily I went right ahead and actually grabbed all the parts. There's only maybe one or two things that are pending right now, but of course they're already on their way. So one of the things that I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to basically consolidate everything that I have network wise, which would be my router, switch, as well as, eventually I'm going to go right ahead and basically move the server into basically where I want to put it. So I'm trying to put all those things together because, of course, the weather's changing, it's getting warmer outside, and you wouldn't believe how hot this room gets because, of course, this computer right here is my router. I have my server over here. Of course, I do have, of course, a modem which gets fairly hot. Have an access point right here, and then underneath here I also have a switch. Not to include my monitor and my main desktop. So this room gets really hot. Now, what I'm going to try to do, or what I'm going to do, is I'm going to go right ahead and put all that network equipment, and I'm going to put it inside of the closet. But one of the things that I found was this computer, which is my router, is way too big to be put in that closet. Of course, with the rack that I bought. Stay tuned. It's pretty neat which rack I bought. But nonetheless, this computer is a little bit way too big. So I needed to find a replacement. So what I found was this is a big package. I found this in eBay, and this was $120 with shipping. Now, this is, there we go. It's a Dell OptiPlex 990. Now, I actually have experience with these computers because these computers, I actually used to work with them. But of course, the current job that I have right now, they upgraded to better equipment. But, looking around, I was wanting... Oh, by the way, before I go any further, if any of my coworkers are actually viewing this video, don't worry, I did buy this via eBay, so I'll go right ahead and put the receipt up just so you know that I bought it. Okay, guys? So one of the things that I actually landed on, this machine was because I was looking for something small, something, small form factor, but I was looking for like little mini PCs, and I noticed, the one that I really wanted was $320. I tried to find something a little bit not that expensive. I think another one that I found was $220. And I was like, man, if I can find something for like $150, I mean, that would be great. So I actually found the Dell 990 on eBay for $120. What I'm going to be doing with this machine is I'm going to go right ahead and install the software that, of course, this one has. This one currently has, I believe it's 2 extra NICs, and then it also has a solid state drive. This 990 does not have a solid state drive, so I'm going to go right ahead and install that. So once I got all of that set up, then I'll go right ahead and switch it out. The reason I'm doing this right now is basically just to get ahead of it, and once I do the main, of course I'm going to be putting everything inside of the closet, then I'll go right ahead and deal with it then. So one of the things I'm going to do is, of course, already took everything apart, so from the other machine. So here we have 1 gig NIC, we have a secondary one, and then I have a SanDisk SSD. I believe this is a 480 gig SSD. Now, of course, I already know this system, so it's a 2.5 isn't going to really fit, but I have this little adapter that it changes, or that you're able to mount an SSD to a 3.5. So let's see if this works. So let's go ahead and open this up first. All right, so the system is, of course, we have to take this DVD drive off. I usually don't unplug any of this. It's just basically I already know where everything's kind of laid out. So I'm just gonna unplug the SATA connection, power connection. Go ahead and unlock this, bring this up, and that is our hard drive right there. So they gave me a mechanical hard drive, I believe. Yeah, it's a 500 gig hard drive. Let's see if I can focus. 100 gig hard drive. Cool. I mean, I might store some files onto this, but I mean, I'm not going to be using this as a boot drive. So to take this off, real simple. Just basically take out the corners, take this off. This is what we're looking for. Oh, by the way, so this actually came with 8 gigs of RAM, and it looks like we have 3 sticks. So most likely it's going to be, I believe it's probably this one is going to be a 4 gig stick, and then these other 2 are going to be 2 gigs. So it makes a total of 8. I did notice that it's a little bit dirty. It's not too dirty, but like the heat sink's a little bit dirty here. I can only imagine what, what the fan, what this fan looks like. And this one's a little bit dirty as well. So I might do this in a different, I'm not going to say a different video, but I might do this in a different, at a different time. So let's go ahead and mount this here. Yeah, so there's a couple of them that don't want to go right ahead and go in because most likely because of this, the thread isn't as wide. So that's fine. I mean, if it doesn't go through, I mean, let's see if it slides in. Yeah, it slides in. Yeah, it slides in. So it's okay. Everything's good. As long as it doesn't vibrate, I'm happy. All right. Putting that back in. Connecting this right here. SATA's already oh, actually, I need to lock this. There we go. So now it's locked. Okay, so SATA's there. Okay. So there we go. So we are connected. So actually, before I do any of this, let me go right ahead and install the 2 gig NICs. So simple as that. Just pop those open, take these out. Oh, just in case if you didn't know this, so I actually learned this from one of my professors back when I was going to school. So let's just say, this one right here is going to be for the graphics card, right? Well, you can actually use basically one of these PCI Express ones to actually connect to it. So, I mean, X16 is like, you could go right ahead and use this as well. So, okay, there we go. All right, took a little bit. So we got one of them. And we got the second one. All right, so there we go. So I got my new PC, or router, I should say, somewhat set up. Now, if you're wondering, why I'm using, 3 network cards, is because I'll go ahead and explain it to you. So, most likely, I mean, all these 3 are gigabit. So I already know this is gigabit, and these 2 are gigabit. So one of the things that's going to happen is, of course, one of them is going to be the WAN, and then 2 of them are going to be LANs. So this is basically one of them is going to be connected to the modem, and then one of them, or one of them is going to be connected to the LAN, and then of course this can be connected to the LAN. Currently, right now, I have 2 internal networks. So I have, of course, the internal network that I use, and then I have a guest network. So let's just say this is going to be the WAN, and then this will be, of course, my network, and then this one would be, let's just say, the guest network. So that's kind of like how I set it up, how I have this set up right now. So, okay, cool. So now that we have that squared away, I'm going to go right ahead and install the software that I use, and then I'm just going to go right ahead and connect everything, make sure it gets an IP address, and we'll see if we're online or not. All right, so I just finished basically re-imaging the computer. Actually, it's this one now. The old one is, oh, right here. So this one is retired. Or so I say that it is retired. Who knows? I might use it just because computer parts are, of course, not easy to come by. So I might use it for something else. But who knows? We'll see. I'm happy how it came out. I mean, everything is working how it's supposed to. You know, I already tested the actual speeds on it. I'm still running basically the speeds that I was running on this machine, so I'm happy. So stay tuned, because I'm actually, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and consolidate everything. So I'm actually going to go right ahead and move this PC, the Switch, to basically the closet. So yeah, if you want to go ahead and check that out, stay tuned for that one. Nonetheless, that is the end of this video. If you have any questions regarding what I was doing or exactly how all of this works, please go right ahead and let me know in the comments below. But like always, I really do hope you enjoyed this video, and we will catch you on the next one.